Greetings, everyone. Today, I want us to look at the early life of David when he was just a youth. Okay, yeah. Now, David was a youth. He was a son of Jesse in Bethlehem. So, what happened is that this man Jesse had a lot of sheep that he was taking care of, and so David was assigned to be taking care of the sheep in the wilderness. And it so happened that whilst David was taking care of the sheep, a lion and a bear actually tried to take one of the sheep, and David actually confronted the lion and took the sheep out of the mouth. And when the lion was trying to fight back, David slew the lion. David also went ahead to slew a bear. Guess what? He informed his brothers about it, told his brothers about it, but he kept on doing his duties. He never relented. His father made sure that he kept on doing it. And then he would report to his father every now and then of the progress of what is happening with the sheep. Now, a situation occurred whereby Goliath now stood in front of the armies of Israel. And at that time, the brothers of David, that is Eliab, Shammah, Abinadab, they were also in the army because they were able-bodied men. They were very muscular men, men that were very physically strong. That is why when Samuel had come to anoint David, when he told Jesse, "Where are all your sons? Bring the sons." Eliab came forth, Abinadab came, Shammah came, and the other seven. And then Prophet Samuel asked him, Are these all your sons? And he said, "No, there is another one in the bush. His name is called David." And Prophet Samuel said, "Nobody will sit until David appears." And David was in the bush taking care of the sheep. So after the oil had been poured upon him, there was an empowerment. There was an unseen empowerment upon him. Yes, when I say unseen, that means it's not logical. You can't quantify it. Yes, but there was an unseen and spoken power that had been invested in David when that oil was poured upon him. And lo and behold, the armies of Israel, actually, the armies of the Philistines confronted the armies of Israel. And the way it used to happen in those days is that when two armies meet, they don't necessarily need to go and let all their men fight and then some of them fall in battle. No, what they do is they choose the best man from all the sides. One army will choose their best soldier, the other army will choose their best soldier, and they will negotiate whose best soldier falls, that other person will become slave. The whole entire army will become slaves. And so Goliath was very strong. He was a giant, very, very strong. When he stands out, the entire army of Israel was terrified. At that time, David had come to visit his brothers that were in battle. And when he came, he saw Goliath standing, and he was not afraid. I want you to tell yourself, "I'm not going to be afraid again." Fear not. It's in the Bible 365 times. Fear not. Don't be afraid. Those things that looks impossible for you to put down, you have got what it takes to put it down. Yes. Fast forward, David confronted Goliath and he actually put down Goliath. But before this thing happened, there is something that King Saul, because King Saul was the head of the army then, there is something he said, which many people tell us all the time. This is what King Saul said. Saul said to David, "Thou art not able to go against this Philistine to fight with him, for thou art but a youth, and he is a man of war from his youth." Yes. Even King Saul did not believe David that he can beat down Goliath. So many people don't believe in you. Maybe your family members don't believe in you. Your colleagues don't believe in you. Your office don't believe in you. But you must believe in yourself. David believed in himself and he said, I can go against this man. I can bring him down. That is when David started telling King Saul the things he have done before. Listen to what David said. 1 Samuel 17:34, he said, and David said to Saul, thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear and took out of it, and I went out after him and smote him and delivered it out of his mouth. Now, listen to me. When a situation comes up and they say you cannot do it, that is when you have to present your former victories to them. Tell them what you have done before. Tell them of your former victories, the things you have overcome, the challenges you have overcome and succeeded. Yes, this is how you have to bring it to them. He told his brothers before, but his brothers didn't believe him. And a situation came when he had to prove himself. Listen to me, a situation will come when you have to prove yourself. Now, there are some things I want you to do when such a situation happens. One of the things is when you're confronted with obstacles. These are the things I want you to pay attention to. Number one, you must see yourself as being victorious. Number two, you must look at the situation at the face and you must be motivated by your past victories. Yes, those your past victories is a source of motivation to you that you can do it again. If you did it before, you can do even better now. Yes, you can do it. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. You are the only person that can tell yourself you can't. The Bible says, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but the spirit of courage, of sound mind. Of a sound mind, of courage to confront storms when they come. Storms are not meant to bring you down. Storms are there to test your fortitude. Storms are there to test your tenacity. Storms are there to test how rooted and grounded you are in life. The Bible says when a man gives up in the midst of storms, that means he was not strong in the first place. But I come to tell you that I believe you are stronger than you have ever thought. I believe you are stronger than you have ever imagined. Fast forward, I want you. Another thing you have to do is you have to use what is at your disposal. Yes, the storms that is confronting you, you cannot wait or trying to go and borrow from. Oh, no, no, no. The storm is right in front of you. That thing that you have in your hands right now, use it. Yes, David had 5 stones. That means there must be something in your hands. If you don't have something in your hands, a lot of opportunities will pass you by. Some of you wonder why you are still in that situation. Opportunities have passed by and you had nothing in your hands. You had nothing in your hands to invest. There's an opportunity of 5 million passing before you. You just needed maybe 200,000 to invest in it. Yet you don't have anything in your hands. You've squandered everything. You have nothing left. The other thing is you have to leverage on the resources of, you have to leverage on other people's resources. Yes, you have to leverage. Yes, you must not have everything. But when you start confronting the storm, what happened is David confronted Goliath. Goliath fell and he went forth and took the sword of Goliath and chopped off his head. Yes. Some of the resources you need are in the midst of the challenges, are in the midst of the problems. The solution is right there. Like I said before, in the midst of problems, that is where possibilities are found. Possibilities are hidden in problems, and anybody who actually sorts out those possibilities and provide the solutions, what happens? That person comes to the limelight. So that's what happened to the short story about King David. He was a shepherd boy, relegated to the forest, relegated to the bush, considered to be irrelevant, considered to be of no import, of very less importance. But guess what? The place they put him on was a place where he used it to train himself and became so strong. So when a situation came that others were afraid to face, even King Saul himself, what happened? David confronted the situation, brought down Goliath, and King Saul even offered him his wife because David David said, what will be done to the man that will bring down Goliath? Because of the capacity you have built, go out and negotiate on what you can do. Negotiate on the solutions you can provide. Yes, make a higher bidding because you know you have the solution and they have no other choice than accepting to give it to you. Why? You can deliver. God bless you. Go ahead and shine. Go ahead and be victorious in Jesus' mighty name. Bye.